All right, I'm here with the Professor John Clayton. We're a couple hours out from the draft already. John, what do you think is going to happen with Kansas City, number one?
Well, I mean, we know they're going to take a tackle. It's trying to figure out which tackle because they're trying to throw out different type of scenarios to try to make sure they can get a Brandon Albert trade at the best value, whether it's the 42nd pick as opposed to the 54th. And so there's all benefiting them to be able to keep that suspense going. And so, different stories are coming out as far as, okay, well, they've informed Luke Joeckel that he's not going to be the guy. Then they had to come back and say, oh, no, we haven't said that. So, I mean, only two people theoretically know, as Ed Ward has been saying all day, because even John Dorsey, the general manager, hasn't told his wife yet. And I guess the wife hasn't leaked it out if she's known. But, I still think it's going to be Joeckel, but we really don't know for sure. But a lot of this plays into trying to get that second-round pick and the right pick for them.
Well, these are the hours of misinformation and misleading people. What do you think, how many trades do you think we're going to see in this opening round?
I think we can see 7 or 8 because, the more you get into it, the more there's just a unique or it could be bad part of this draft in the sense that you're not getting a lot of first-round picks. For example, one team, they may have 17 first-round picks as far as the value of what they think they are. Another team may have 10. And that's why, for example, you're going to probably see a lot of weird things. That's why Buffalo could feel justified if they do this, taking Ryan Neeson at 8, as opposed to waiting into the second round because, if you really go down their board, they're probably not going down too far for what's going to be second-round values. And so because of that, there's going to be more of a need to try to move up a few spots to pick up a guy. You can see there's going to be movement to try to see if the tackles can go, if there's going to be the right cornerbacks available. Then you have San Francisco. San Francisco is going to be one of those teams that are going to be trying to do a lot of things because they have more draft choices than they have jobs open. And then you're going to have teams, if an Oakland, whatever team bites on the first trade, maybe trading down multiple times. That could make it 7 trades or 8 trades in the first round.
Do you think San Francisco tries to trade up?
Absolutely. I don't think they have any choice because they want to try to go up and get a defensive lineman, and there's a little bit of a big drop-off after a certain point, and that point's well before 31. So if they're going to be moving up, particularly to say take a Tank Carradine, they're probably going to have to move into the teens. Now to do that, they'd like to do it trying to keep 34, but they can also give 3-4 picks and maybe a pick next year. And I think they would prefer to do it because what they realize is with the needs that they have in their team, which are few, they're not going to be job openings. And so they can move all around during the 3 days and pick up more picks for next year, which they'll do. So I do think that they're trying to trade up from 31 to a higher spot, particularly in the teams.
Professor, breaking it down for us.
We ran out of time. That's tough. I want to keep going.
All right, thanks a lot, John.
Thanks.